Misinformation warfare has been happening for a while, and it continues to happen to this day in a variety of different ways, with social media, with the news, with the misinformation, or, the media loves to strike things a certain way, but so do YouTubers. Sometimes YouTubers, no matter what media source you're talking about, whether it's social media, YouTube, TV, whatever we're talking about, there could be misinformation or information warfare happening right then and there. Information warfare has been used in actual warfare time, where they're getting information from one place to another that they can be one step ahead of their enemies. But let's forget about being one step ahead of your enemies. Actually listening in on what's going on can give you vital information about what's going on. Because let's just say an emergency or disaster, what are we doing? We're looking at the news. We're listening to our NOAA weather radio. We are listening to the news, whatever is happening, and we are getting information. What are we doing on every single day basis? We're getting information. We are filtering that information, going and verifying, hopefully, that information, right? Disinformation and information warfare has been happening for a long time. It's going to continue to happen. So let's forget about our enemies for a minute, and let's focus on trying to prepare ourselves, our family, and our community to be able to continue to speak with each other regardless of whatever happens to the grid or anything else. Hello everyone, Morgan here. Welcome to the Rogue Preparedness channel, where today I'm going to teach you about communication. I've talked about this before in the past, but really, there's all sorts of ways to communicate. There's smoke signals, there's Morse code, there's, when you're walking down a path, you can put little ribbons on a tree. There's lots of ways to communicate with each other in this world, or just with ourselves. Like, let's say we don't want to get lost, so we're going to, again, put those ribbons on the trees along the trail so that we know. Some people will even, hikers will put the stones and stuff to tell you where the path continues on. So communication happens in a variety of forms, okay? It's not just through radios and things, but that is mainly what I'm going to be talking about today. You can even leave notes for each other. You can put a note, leave it somewhere. If you don't have your license, what you can do is you can actually get the ham radio and listen in on what is going on. Again, listening and getting intel is wildly important for your own knowledge, safety, and just whatever is going on around you. People always say, well, I don't watch the news. Well, you're just making yourself ignorant. You don't want to verify the information that you are listening to. And that's what we have to do today and every single day. No matter what information, wherever it's coming from, you need to verify it. You need to continue to follow the source and say, is that true? Let me do some digging myself. I highly recommend that you get your ham license. Go to hamradioprep.com. Right now, at the time of making this video, they're having a sale. They do have sales quite a bit, but I also have a discount code down below in the description for any of these classes. I've taken these classes. They are amazing. I wish they were around when I took my license. Let me just say that, okay? I really wish it was around when I had taken my license. But you can get this radio. I'm going to put a link down below to this Baofeng as well. You can get something simple, like just this NOAA weather radio. This is a simple NOAA weather radio. This is travel size, so you can take it with you. It has a little a little solar panel here, so you can charge it there. You can charge it via USB. It also has a hand crank to charge it that way if you so choose. It has AM/FM radio. It has the SOS. It has NOAA. It has all these things on it, and it's nice and compact. It also has a flashlight. So it's pretty cool. I highly recommend this. I also recommend having a radio in your vehicle as well. Most vehicle radios will also be able to tune to like a NOAA weather radio if you need to hear that, or your radio of course, or your vehicle has the AM/FM radio, stuff like that. We also have a much bigger model. I'll try to find a picture and post it here. Of our ham radio, which we'll take to the field days and things like that, but that's also for our home use. It's a much bigger capacity. You get a really big antenna in your backyard. You could talk to the whole world, depending on the size of the antenna, but we're on the search for a big antenna, by the way. You can get even more basic to just walkie talkies. If you just want to talk to neighbors, nearby friends, things like that, walkie talkies can get some pretty good range. We got these for our kids. These are kids walkie talkies, as you can see. We got these for our kids for Christmas, and we were actually hearing other people intercept this frequency. So that's something that I think ham radio has really helped me understand, is the different types of frequencies and how to adjust and use them and all these things. But these are really cool. Just I'm not saying you have to get kid walkie-talkies. Just any type of walkie-talkies in which you don't need a license can get you a pretty good range, even in the city, maybe, anywhere from a half mile to 2 miles, depending on what it is. Walkie-talkies can get some pretty good range. You can secure any radios inside of a Faraday bag. This is a Faraday bag by Mission Darkness that we store a lot of electronics in. You can also make a Faraday bag. I have a video about making a Faraday bag, a Faraday cage rather, but these Faraday bags are great, and then they pack up nicely, and yeah, I love these little Faraday bags, but you can make your own Faraday cage as well. Information can be used against you. It can also be a vital asset. And as part of survival, people have been using communication in a variety of ways to get information from one place to another. Okay, this is, communication is not new. Okay, we've been traveling, getting this one information to this other tribe over here, or whatever the case may be. Even things like smoke signals and things like they could be a viable source if you are in that type of situation, with other people who are willing to get in that type of network. There's a lot of different types of ways to communicate, and I think radio is just a superb way to do it, because this is something that you can get on a very specific frequency and talk to each other. You could talk in code or whatever the case may be, but make these plans now. Make sure that everybody in the household knows where the radios are, what frequencies to use, when to use it, keep them all charged, all these kinds of things, and make sure that you guys are always ready and prepared to communicate with just your friends or family, your neighbors, whoever you want to communicate. You don't have to communicate with the whole world. Nobody has said that. You could just want to communicate with your neighbors, a couple friends, family. That's it. And that's great. That's perfect. I highly suggest going to get your ham license. I don't know if I've said that before in this video. I definitely have. Go get it. Okay. Links down below in the description. Thank you so much for watching. Conquer tomorrow by preparing today. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.